Except for the flashing of red and blue police lights, this town of 50,000 is practically dark. Driving down a major street, I can just make out silhouettes of damaged businesses. Treating the injured is complicated by the fact that a major hospital was struck by the twister. Patients are being rushed to nearby towns.
We have declared a local emergency, and the state has declared an emergency due to this tornado and its destruction.
St. John's Hospital took a direct hit from this mile-wide tornado. I ran in to sort of get a view of it, see what was going on down there. The top 2 floors of the hospital are gone.
Almost all of the windows were blown out. And of course, patients and staff were in the hospital at the time.
There have been reports of some medical personnel reporting in that the patients they were responsible for did not make it.
The description of this storm, about a mile wide, we think, but it was wrapped in rain, so you couldn't even see it. And they didn't have very much warning at all.
More than, I would say, 75% of Joplin is completely wiped out.
My son called and said, "Dad, I'm in the closet. I hear windows breaking out," which was devastating, and he was just crying out to God to help him.
It took everything away, and all I was thinking is I got to stay calm for the kids, and the little 6-year-old kept asking if we were going to die.
I seen dead people in vans. I saw people stuck in houses that I helped. It's incredible. I've never seen anything so bad in all my life.
The local radio station has allowed people to call in and say, "I can't find my mother. Would you have Genevieve call her daughter? Or would you see if Ralph, who lived in the apartment on 2nd Street, is okay?" And these people will call in. And this is how this town has been communicating.
The fire chief told me just a bit ago that they expect to be finding people trapped all day today.
Also have deployment of groups such as Task Force 1 out of Columbia, which is the heavy search and rescue unit that was used after 9/11. They're down to help.
What they say is that the sky was dark, and one man described it to me as black and boiling. You knew that something horrible was about to happen, is what he said. And one man I talked to said that it was silent for seconds just before the tornado struck.
We saw a semi-truck in front of us flip over, and then another one up and over a little ways, get picked up, thrown in the air, and actually tossed over into the ditch.
Just makes you think just how quick something can happen. You know, 1 minute it was just barely sprinkling, and next minute, boy, just the whole world just took upside down.
Okay. I think we're gonna do it.
You could hear residents who were trapped under the rubble just crying out for help. They wanted everyone to know that they were still alive, but they needed to get out. And where dead bodies were being laid on the street, their loved ones actually going up to the bodies, crying, screaming, giving them CPR.
We will recover and come back stronger than we are today.
Rescuers still don't know how many people were injured in this tornado. They still don't know how many died. And they still do not know if there are people who remain trapped in buildings or vehicles from this twister.
This is the Mindset Radio Experience.